Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with Walk the Moon. Hey guys.
Hello.
How are you all doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, thanks for asking. You're now touring North America on the Talking is Hard tour, so how's that been treating you?
It's been great. We did 3 months earlier this year of the biggest shows we've ever played. Certainly ever headlined in our entire lives, and took us coast to coast and into Canada and across the pond to the UK, and it's just been a blast seeing it grow every single night.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the next leg, which takes us through Red Rocks, which has been a dream venue for us forever, and it's already sold out, and we're just like, I don't know, we're freaking out, so.
Yeah.
In other exciting news, I know a couple of nights back you actually got on stage with Miss Taylor Swift and played a track, so how was that? You seem pretty excited right there.
We were it was so honored to have the chance, and she said such nice things. You know, she really builds it up before it's a big surprise every night who she's going to bring out. She really builds it up for the audience, and she was saying things like, you know, when I heard this song for the first time, I had to buy it right then, and you know, there's 60,000 like crazy fans listening, so it was so cool to be a part of all that, and we got to wear the same jacket, and I was just stoked about that.
I saw the photo of you guys all like holding hands and doing the little Taylor Swift walk away with each other.
The Taylor Swift walk.
The Swift walk.
Well, you see it everywhere now. It's like taken over. T-Swift walk.
Really?
Yeah, you haven't seen all the photographs of her in like the silver jacket, and she's just holding hands with everybody.
Yes.
Yes, just totally agree.
Totally there.
That's my entire good news.
We actually practiced that for a long time before we went on stage.
Yeah.
We practiced
Was
with
it in
her.
sync, you're walking?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Very
You think this is
impressed with you
amateur
guys.
hour? We're not messing around.
This is a music blog.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Well, taken from the record, which songs at the moment are your favorite to play live?
The record for us is so varied. We really went into recording it with the ambition of sort of trying anything, and so for people who haven't heard the record, Shut Up and Dance is pretty much like right down the middle, and there's some really hard stuff. Probably my favorite song to play live is called Up to You, which is like this like headbanger song, but there's it really runs the gamut. There's another one on the other end of the spectrum called Aquaman, which is kind of like a Phil Collins ballad. There's a whole gamut.
Before the interview, we're actually discussing some Cincinnati chili. So if you guys aren't eating that while on the road, what are some meals or snacks that you actually look for, or things that you're like, oh, I'm definitely craving this? Because I know some bands just have like go-tos. Like some people are like, I need pizza, I need a burger right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what are yours?
I like to look at the ingredients and find something that's got a large amount of like fake chemicals, man-made chemicals. That's
Sounds so appetizing.
yeah. No, on the road we like to try our best to get out of the fast food world and try and find local stuff. It's always better that way. It's a little more rewarding to find something you've never heard of before, and we fail sometimes. Sometimes we find some stuff that's but it's all about the journey.
I mean, and here we are in Canada, so obviously the thing is
Poutine! So many trucks you can choose from as well.
yeah.
I had it for breakfast.
Did you actually?
For real.
Well, going back to Talking is Hard, my favorite aspect of the record has to be all this new wave influence that you channel. I know 80s music is such an inspiration to you guys. So from that era, who are some of your favorite acts?
Prince is a big one. Electric Light Orchestra, David Bowie, Talking Heads, Tears for Fears. We could go on and on, man. Mr. Phil Collins. Yeah.
And how about both of you for influences
New wave influences.
for that stuff?
Johnny?
Oh, that was new wave.
Only
but you said
Blondie.
80s, right?
Yeah, new wave 80s, yeah.
Blondie is a big one for Sean. Yeah, it's true. Mostly from a fashion perspective, but also musically.
Yeah. Joy Division.
Classic.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Love that 80s Taylor stuff. The old stuff.
From the 80s, I
She
guess.
is from the 80s.
technically.
Yeah.
I tend to enjoy bands from before the 80s that kept up with the 80s, that were still like changing the way pop music was being heard in the 80s, like Police and David Bowie and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, neither of those artists are like 80s artists because they were like 4 decades of career, but they still help define that era as well.
Yeah, they still release music
Yeah,
throughout that
which is
era.
pretty amazing.
Nice. To wrap everything up for you guys today, going into the interview, we actually asked fans if they have a question, and this is one that really resonated with us. So I've written down here, to actually walk the moon would be extraordinary. So if you could do one extraordinary thing as a band, what would that be? Like to tick something, the final thing off your bucket list.
What is the most important thing you will ever do in your whole life? Tell me right now.
Tell AMBY right this moment.
Right.
Cheeseburger.
Right. I feel like it's such a corny answer, but I really feel like our lives for the past year have been pretty extraordinary. You know, I know that's corny as fuck, but I'm sorry. But it's true. You know, it's kind of been what we've all dreamed of doing most of our lives. So to get to do it on such a scale is not something that we ever take for granted. You know, we're really, really lucky. We've worked hard. Don't get me wrong, but we're also really lucky, and we appreciate every moment of it.
Yeah. You just reminded me of a moment we were back in our homeland in Ohio. We played this show in Columbus, and it was the day that the U.S. Supreme Court made the ruling about same-sex marriage, and that was such a victory day for us. And we even have a song, Different Colors, that's about that, about diversity and equality, and it's so important to us. So if I could like make up an event, it might be like if the whole world got on that, made one ruling for the whole planet, and there was some party, and we could play that party. That would be
a massive dance party.
Yeah. Yeah.
Biggest party in the world.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, that wraps everything up. I just want to say thank you so much for your time today, guys. We really do appreciate it. So
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Handshakes all around.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All around.
And thank you. Remember, everyone, you can visit us at amusicblog.com for all exclusive interviews and features with your favorite artists. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.